What can people do to help make parenting easier? And first of all, I think it's really important that parents take care of themselves. First and foremost, children and teenagers both rely on the adult brains of the people who take care of them to be safe. So the first thing we need to do is make sure that the parents have time to take care of themselves, that they're getting some sleep, that they're getting a good diet, that they're moving around, they're exercising, that they're doing things that bring them joy and satisfaction. That's really, really important that we have that as part of our lives as parents. Until about 100 years ago, the vast majority of human beings who ever lived in tribes or villages that were small communities, and everyone raised the child. So if parents and children were having a hard time, there are other people that maybe there's some folks who are really good with animals, or there's some folks who are really good at hunting, or there's some folks who are really good at making clothes, or really good at hunting and gathering and things like that. And kids could kind of go to those people. They could go to aunts and uncles, that there was a ratio of about 8 to 12 teenagers and adults per young child. So you had this large collective group of people who were helping raise the child. Today, we often have the case where we have 2 primary caregivers in a house, if we're lucky, sometimes only 1, and it's not like a child is that much easier to take care of, especially if we have multiple children, but even one child takes a tremendous amount of effort. So the idea that it would be really easy to raise a child, that one parent could take care of all those needs, I think sometimes there's a sense that I need to do it all by myself and I should know what to do, and that's not realistic, that's not fair for parents. And it's really, really important that as parents, we take steps to help ourselves recharge, help ourselves relax. It can be really, really helpful to connect to other parents and hear about their struggles, and we realize, wow, this is someone I admire, and they seem to be doing really well. They're struggling with this. Here's another parent, they're having a hard time. It helps us recognize that struggling as a parent is completely normal and it's something that everyone deals with. There are a lot of discussions about what are things you can do for your kids, and I think a lot of times parenting books really talk about the relationship with the kids, but they don't talk about the relationship that parents have with themselves and what can primary caregivers do to help themselves calm down. They kind of assume that primary caregivers can always handle everything, which I just think is not fair. I think we need to expand the understanding of what parenting is, that parenting is not just a relationship with a child, but it's also take care of the person who is doing that caregiving. So whatever it takes to help you relax, whatever it takes to help you feel some peace and serenity and confidence in yourself, do those things, because when you are in that place of comfort, when you are in that place of relaxation, it is going to work out so much better. So that would be absolutely my number one advice. Take care of yourself so you can take care of your kids.